like I said earlier, when you have daughters, man, that's an atonement for any man that's got kids. For any man that's got a daughter, and you know for a simple fact that you've done some wild shit in your life to women, you having a daughter is an atonement for all the things that you've done. Because now you got to be worried about, are those things gonna get done to your daughter?
I got 3 of them.
I
Yeah.
got two,
So
and I'm
just think if we, regardless of how old you was when you started having sex, just think how different you would respond if somebody told you everybody that you stick it in, their energy is gonna stay with you for the rest of
For
your
the
life.
rest of your life. But that's
How
what I
you
want to
would,
bring up
oh, but
too.
hold on, it goes deeper than that though. Not only do that energy, but the energy of
for
the person
everybody
they
who
just had sex
interested.
with.
There you
Right.
Hey
go.
man,
So when
hey,
you walking around mad and you don't know why, or you walk around sick and you don't know why, I'm guaranteeing you that's the last thing to come to your mind. It's like, damn,
Mm-hmm.
I just
hey,
smashed old girl, and she
hey,
Fact.
told me she just got.
fat and them. No disrespect. You know, I don't have to accept that.
You don't have to. It's
You don't have
cool.
to.
No,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
Just
don't
like
have. I
On
don't.
you.
Hey, hold
End
on, hold on.
result
hey,
is the
Before
end
somebody
result
do
is the outcome is what we
go ahead
look
and finish.
the outcome is what we're looking at. Like
okay.
what I was saying is the first person you happen to do that act with, it sets a template of who you are and what you're gonna be
Yeah.
immediately. You immediately become something at that moment, and that person is who you walk through the rest of your life, kind of like that person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
if you started out like let's say a guy that started out at like let's say 13, or he started out in as a freshman in high school, and that was the height of his situation. He
Hmm.
stays 13 even though his body matures, and he may work a job, but a part of him stays 13. You know what I'm saying? Then you're adding on other women and more women who like a thin layer of each individual you put over it. So now you got this
Hmm.
impression of what you was in the beginning. It's still there. Like
Look,
we don't go to a maturity level enough. Go
Hold
ahead.
on.
me.
I gotta come out of left field.
Go ahead.
I'm Captain Left Field, aka Captain Obvious, uh, aka yeah. So
This.
now this is yeah. So my first uh experience, intercourse, like real. Um, I was extremely underage. Extremely. Single digits.
Same here.
It wasn't consensual
Nah, mine was.
at all. I was so young,
So you talking about trauma?
I guess.
Well, see,
I,
that's a
I
different
mean,
monster.
look, I never
That's
considered it
childhood
trauma.
trauma, yeah.
I never considered it trauma. Never, never. Even after, like, I recently, considered it uh to have an adverse effect on me, even because it never really bothered me
That's what I was gonna say next. Did you
per se.
consider it wrong when it happened?
Nah, not
Okay, do
really.
you
It
consider
was
it
my
wrong
babysitter.
later?
My
Now,
babysitter. It was my babysitter.
yeah. See, so
Wow.
it's
Female,
a matter of perspective. You know,
teenager.
if it's
But
somebody your family trusted, you know, then that'll change your perspective because you might have
yeah.
empathy for this person. You know what I mean? And a part of you is like, okay, thank you
Never
for
look,
introducing me to the world of that. You know,
man.
but
Look, hey,
But
even after I, you know, I never. I recently started looking at it like, you know, man, I guess that wasn't cool type. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna tell you
I just
what.
recently was like, damn, that was crazy of her. You know what I
so
mean?
being
You
honest,
know why? Because look, organically, anatomically, we are creatures of physical habit, right? So Think about it like this. Not to negate your experience, but just think about it like this. If your first experience with a girl, she made you really, really work to get it. Like this is your first time you ever had sex. And she made you wait, work, get to know her. Y'all had to do the whole, she literally made you court her, right? In your mind, you're like, damn, is this what it's gonna be like? So when you develop that as a pattern for every woman that you're in a relationship with,
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So now in your terms, with that being the first time that your body ever had that experience, your body now expects every experience to be like that. Because your body, even if you didn't choose it, your body now has developed its own pattern of development. Because now it's like, now it's saying, okay, this is how sex is supposed to be. A woman is supposed to come to me and tell me or take from me what she wants. So now, when you with a woman, you're not necessarily in charge, because that first time in your mind, you're gonna go back to that. Well, she's not doing what this first time did. So
now, on the contrary, I like taking.
That's what I was about to say. So listen,
I like taking. Come here.
Or that.
You know
one
what I'm
at a
saying?
time, one at a time, fellas, because we can't hear. So just jump it up, but one at a time. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Ty.
I was saying that goes to show you, usually in a traumatic experience, what was done to you, you
You
end
do to
up
somebody
doing
else.
it.
Yeah. Because you use it as a form, as a defense mechanism.
However,
Yeah.
I don't like taking it forcefully. Only, forceful energy, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Simulated. You know what I mean? I'm never. You know what I'm saying? I've never.
What's your sign, Tom? What's your astrological sign?
I have a few, but hold on a second, man. I'll tell you what I mean. Like,
Break it down.
it's always consensual. It ain't never been a, oh no, don't do that. You know what I mean? Hey, with it. You know what I'm saying? I grab it. Yeah.
But you're not ashamed to say
It ain't
it.
never no pushback. Like,
see, I'm gonna ask you why I said that, because I know exactly where Tom coming from. Me and Tom are the same person, because it's like you want a woman, you want that physical interaction, but you want it to be like where y'all wrestling, but she's equal competition, because that equal competition is what makes you turn like, oh, you into this?
No, sir. Listen, I wouldn't even want to be with a female that was equal competition physically for me.
Not physically, but like she ain't really like, oh, don't hurt me, playing a damsel in distress type joint.
Okay,
like, I don't want
she
you
matching. She matching my energy.
Yeah, but I don't want you to just be like, oh, take over me. No, I don't want no pillow princess. You know what I mean?
A pillow princess.
I don't want no pillow. Don't just lay there and let me have at it. Like, give me energy. Give me something to like really make me feel like you really want this.
Okay.
You like this. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
Because as a man, we want a woman to give us not necessarily competitive energy, but give us that energy like, oh, this nigga's really? Oh, okay, let's go. Let's get it.
Reciprocity.
I wanted to say that.
I agree.
But,
I agree with that, but and only to a certain extent, because like at an age when we all started young, we had no concept of what was taking place when we did those things. So there's a part of us that's a higher consciousness that knew it wasn't right. So and then another, we both good and bad, right? You got that good side, what we're gonna call the God aspect, and the devil side, which is the bad aspect. The God aspect, no, you shouldn't be doing it. But the devil aspect, then you was like, fuck that. She took advantage of me. I can't wait to have my turn. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't that you go out and rape nothing. Nah, that's. I mean, I shouldn't use that word, but you don't go out and take it forcefully. But your mind state is on a passive aggressive. I have to control and dominate. So sometimes, like when people do you, like when, especially in our lives as men, when women do us dirty, we become male chauvinists. So we start to push that type of agenda towards pushing back on women. You know what I'm saying?